Hi, I'm Pete Kane. Some people call me Podcast Pete, and I'm a high performance coach and podcaster. And you're on the Mindset Podcast, and we have three important tips that I learned in 2 years of podcasting, and I wanted to share them with you. It has to do with free, and I think we have to have the right mindset when it comes to free because you hear it all the time. Information is doubling every couple years, and it's going to get faster and faster. AI is going to create a faster lane. It's almost like Fast Pass in Atlanta. You're going to get there faster. So you better know how to use it. Not that you have to use it every day, but know what's available. Now, the first tip, free. A lot of people have a freedom program. They want you to test drive it. It's free. And you have to put it in proper perspective because free is free. A person that's building a software can't build it on free. They have to build it on paid clients. So if you're looking to just be the free person, just going to get everything for free, you're going to be limited in what you're able to accomplish because of this. You're not valuing your time. And that's the most important thing because if you're valuing your time, you'll put it in proper perspective. Certainly, I have a lot of free things that I use, but I use them with the intention of seeing how it'll apply to my plan. And everybody needs a strategic plan in business. So if you don't have a plan in business, you're going to gravitate to everything free, trying to save a few dollars, and you're going to try it for a little bit. It's going to be limited in what you're able to do, and you don't apply it to your plan. You're going to get frustrated because information is going to keep coming at us, and it'll become a distraction because when you don't have a plan, anything will distract you. Do you have goals? Do you have them written down? Do you look at them? Do you have your 5 goals with your 5 moves? So you're really focused on making better decisions. So use free with the right mindset. Test it out, but don't think you're going to get everything from a free model. Everybody wants to upgrade you to paid. And that's a wonderful strategy because until somebody pays you, you don't have anything. Okay. The second one, let me look down. You need a plan. We talked a little bit about it, but I want to really put a emphasis on the plan. A strategic plan in a busy, information's doubling, and so much coming at us, we're distracted. Our social media platforms. Do you know they have the best PhDs, the best technology to keep you on the plan, their plan, their platform? So if you don't have an idea of what you're doing, you'll find yourself scrolling for a couple hours or an hour a day, and you don't even know what you did, but you scrolled because they are good at keeping you on their platform. So have a plan so you know what your plan is, not you're living off of somebody else's plan. The average person is watching 4 hours of TV. Now, I'm not saying TV's bad, but I'm saying it's a distraction if you're using 4 hours a day times 7 days a week. 4 times 7, if my math is right, is 28 hours. And if we just round it off, that's 100 hours a month. And if you go 12 months a year, that's 1,200 hours that we're just consuming content. Their plan, they want eyeballs. And what are you? Your eyeballs. So if you're on the TV set for 4 hours a day, you're really not going to get much accomplished as much as you can. So I didn't have TV for a whole year, more than that, because I didn't want the distraction. I didn't have social media for a whole couple of years because I didn't want the distraction. I have written goals and I have a plan, and it's my plan. And you should have your plan so you can accomplish what you want in life, not what somebody else wants, because that's not going to get you where you're going. So, first tip, be careful of free. Use it with the proper mindset that you're testing something out, but always think, how does it fit into my plan? Okay. The second one, have a plan. I mean, it's kind of together there, but have a plan. I mean, I'm surprised I did, I don't know, 18 strategy sessions with people that were podcasters. And I was just surprised. Nobody really had a written plan. Nobody had anything that said, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm getting there. And if you don't, you're going to be distracted because things are coming at you every day. You have to know about how you're going to live your day, how it's going to work for your plan. So you have to write it down. Growth Day is the best out there. Nothing close. Not even anything close. And you can go to PeteKane.me/growth day if you want to try it for 14 days. 14 days of free. Then you got to say, what do I pay from there? $50. And if you're not willing to spend $50 on your life, your personal development, then you have to reevaluate your priorities because you're always the best investment in anything you do. So one, be careful, free. Use it with the idea that, does it fit into your plan? Will it work with what you're doing? 2, have a plan. Write it down. Go to Growth Day, PeteKane.me/growth day. Now it's an affiliate, so I get a affiliate, but you want to have affiliates if you're doing podcasting because you can't be a Joe Rogan, a Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, like right off the bat, because it's eyeballs. And you're not going to have the eyeballs that they have. They have the following. They have the eyeballs, and they can go after sponsors, or sponsors go after them. And you'll find most podcasters only promote what they believe in. They don't have to promote who wants to pay because it's different than regular TV. You decide who you want to align yourself with. And the last is content, which is podcasting. See, there's a secret out there that, I don't know if it's a secret, but when you Google my name, and I challenge you to do, Pete Kane, PeteKane, and just Google it, podcast, and see what comes up. You'll see lots of podcasts. Now, what happens on that first and second page of Google? Fresh content, it appears. And we haven't even really put the pedal to optimizing them, but our clients get exposure, gets real estate, because that first page of Google is where that's the most important real estate. Nobody goes to page 2, very little. So now that ChatGPT and all these AI programs are coming out, not as many people will go to Google first. They'll go to AI first. So there's a major shift happening, major. Now Google's wrapping their AI into their search tool. So everybody is. So if you are not at least paying attention to what AI is doing, how you can use it as a tool, you're going to wake up one day and everybody's going to fly by you like you're standing still. So when it comes to podcasting, it's creating content. That's my third tip. So you have to be diligent about creating content, not consuming content, because they're different. They may start with a C, but they're completely different. When you're creating content, you're creating value. You're creating assets that are online. And when they're online and you're dominating your name, your niche, your authority, then people are going to say, man, this guy must be, or this gal must be good, because you've done the due diligence of creating content. They search your name and they can't find anything. Well, chances of them doing business with you are slim and none, because people have too much access to information to check people out. You meet a person at an event and you think you might want to do business with them. What are you going to do? You're going to Google them. What does the internet say about this person? And you want a positive reputation of good information, quality information. Everybody's having to up their game all the time. What you did a year ago might not even work today. That's how fast it's moving. So I want you to create content as opposed to consuming content. And think of this analogy: 4 hours of TV, 1,200 hours a year. What could you do with that 1,200 hours? What kind of content could you create? So if you would like, let me give you a call to experience. Okay, hold on here. Oops, where is it? Oh, dang. Okay, there we go. So if you would like our tips, go to peak.me/tips. Now, it's not up yet, but it will be. And that way you can get our PDF and you can start practicing these 3 concepts. So let's go back to them. First, you have a lot of free information on the internet, a lot of subscriptions to different softwares. They have a free program, but take it with the right intention to check it out to see if it works with you. Value your time. Multiply 2,000 into whatever you made, and you'll see what your hourly rate is worth. And you got to be really careful with how you waste time. You don't want to go through the day and say, hey, what did I do? No, you want to know exactly what you do. And you want to be able to test things with the idea, does it fit into my plan? Is it my plan, not somebody else's plan? So when you're thinking about put that plan together, Growth Day's the best out there, get it. Try it for 14 days. I challenge you, try it for 14 days and see if you're not absolutely blown away with the value. Because Brendon Burchard, who is the person behind the community, he's the highest paid, most sought after coach and speaker, personal development, motivator, whatever you want to say, he's it. Now, you have access to him every day. He gives a personal message, a framework. Just that's worth the price of it. It's $50 after the 14 days, but it's the best investment you will ever make in your life. And then the last thing, think, create content. Move your time away from consumption and create. And the best way to create content, the easiest way, is podcasting. So let me give you a little offer here. Be a guest on my podcast. Go to peakkane.me and be a guest. Now, if you're talking about something wild and crazy, don't even try. I'm not interested in the wild and crazy. I'm interested in people that have a story that they can share with our community, because we're a giving community. We're a community that helps people grow through content, through having a plan, to putting the internet in play, because you have to recognize the internet has been in play. Like if you're not on YouTube now, you're like 10 years behind, 20 years behind. You got to do this kind of stuff, create content. So I'm Pete Kane. I am a high performance coach and podcaster. And those are the 3 things that I could share with you that hopefully it'll make your life better. Have a great day. Keep growing. Keep getting better at what you do. I'm Pete Kane.